You can tell me Puff going away for a long time, bro, but do you not hear the of Meek Mill? Do you not hear all of the shake it off, take that, of Will Smith?
For years, Jaguar Wright has positioned herself as someone willing to speak openly about powerful figures in the entertainment world. She has not only accused Diddy and Jay-Z of hidden behavior, but has also made serious claims involving Will Smith. According to Jaguar, Will was allegedly connected to Diddy and what she described as disturbing industry circles that existed years ago. She has suggested that Justin Bieber was one of the young stars harmed during that time. Recently, Orlando Brown has added fuel to the conversation. He claims he knows damaging information about Will Smith and says he is holding on to details that could change public perception. For longtime followers, these accusations are not new. Will Smith has faced rumors about his sexuality and private life for years, though none have been proven. Some sources now claim that Will's family was also affected. Allegedly, his son Jaden was exposed to harmful environments tied to Diddy, similar to claims made about other young celebrities. These same sources argue this could explain the emotional distance between Will, Jada, and their children. The most disturbing claims come from Jaguar Wright, who alleges serious abuse involving several individuals. It is important to note these remain accusations, not facts. Still, the growing number of voices has intensified public debate and raised questions many feel cannot be ignored anymore.
He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith, Jaden, he Bashir and he Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal. He's a kid who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't doing about it. Bilal told me everything.
They're good friend who.
Bilal told me, Jaden. He told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
According to online rumors, some people believe this is why Brisher Gray has changed so much over the years. Anyone who follows his social media has noticed it is now filled with explicit posts aimed at a specific audience. Sources claim this was not how he originally lived. He was once married, and friends say his interests were very different back then. Those same sources allege that after encounters involving powerful industry figures, something shifted inside him. They claim he hoped marriage would fix that internal conflict, but it did not. Instead, the pressure reportedly led to serious problems at home. In the most troubling claims, his wife accused him of violence that nearly cost her life. These allegations remain part of ongoing public discussion. Observers say a similar pattern may be appearing with Justin Bieber. Fans have closely watched how he treats Hailey in public, often describing it as uncomfortable or humiliating. There was also a viral clip showing Justin kissing another man at a club, which sparked more questions. Some blamed alcohol, others pointed to deeper issues. Jaguar Wright has also claimed Brisher's manager placed him under Will Smith's guidance.
He tried to kiss me in the
Have you ever kissed your son on Thai television before?
You're not looking kiss
Can
my
you kiss your
son.
client on Thai television?
Kiss my son. Jaden, come on.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
You know I love him, Ellen. I love him.
This moment caused many fans to question Will Smith's overly affectionate behavior toward his son. Even back then, people felt uncomfortable watching those interactions and believed something about the dynamic did not sit right. Years later, Jaguar Wright added more attention to those concerns by repeating claims made by Below Salam, which brought the conversation back into the spotlight. For those unfamiliar, Below Salam once worked as Will Smith's personal assistant, and was also considered a close friend for nearly 4 decades. Their relationship reportedly fell apart over issues involving Jada Pinkett Smith. According to Salam, tensions had been building for years before everything finally exploded. In September 2024, Salam filed a lawsuit against Will Smith, seeking $3 million for emotional distress. He claims the harm traces back to events that started around 2021. Salam alleges that during Will's birthday celebration in September of that year, Jada confronted him aggressively in front of others. He says she became verbally hostile and warned him to stop discussing her personal matters. Salam further claims that Jada threatened serious consequences if he continued speaking, and demanded that he sign a non-disclosure agreement. According to him, he refused. These allegations have intensified public debate, leaving many people questioning what truly happened behind the scenes, and whether more details will eventually come to light.
This is a sick woman that's searching for something, but has a man behind her that's complicit in all her acts because she's holding things over Will's head, so Will feel he has to be complicit.
What type of things is she holding over Will's head? Like, from the time you met Will was straight, right?
As far as I know, yes.
As far as you know?
Yes.
Heterosexual?
Yes.
Okay.
He ran through a lot of beautiful women and
Okay.
beautiful. Absolutely.
So you was around when he met his first wife?
Yes, well, I didn't live in LA, but I met Cherie because I would come to California quite often. And when I would come to I met Cherie. So, yeah.
Okay. So, is it, in your opinion, do you feel like Jada intentionally took Will from Cherie? Or were they truly having problems?
Well, of course they were having problems, but once again, Jada was the woman that everybody wanted. And Will needed that validation to have that type of woman. Although Cherie was beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah.
But Cherie wasn't doing no movies. You know, all the big guys in Hollywood wasn't trying to, celebrities weren't trying to get at her. It was Jada. So Will was like, oh, I got to have that.
Salam says the situation got worse after he refused to help the Smith family with what he described as a public relations cover-up. According to him, he was asked to take part in damage control that he believed crossed legal and moral lines. He claims the requests made him uncomfortable and went against his values, so he chose not to cooperate. That decision, he says, changed everything. Salam alleges that once he refused, he became the target of threats and quiet retaliation. He claims the pressure increased even more when the Smiths found out he was working on a memoir. According to him, that book would expose behind-the-scenes details they did not want made public. From his point of view, the backlash was meant to silence him before he could speak openly. Below, Salam has also made explosive public claims about Will Smith's private life. He has alleged that Will is gay and claimed he once walked in on Will during an intimate moment with actor Dwayne Martin. Salam also stated that Will's first marriage to Sherry Zampino allegedly ended after she discovered him in a compromising situation with Benny Medina. It's important to note that these are allegations made by Salam and have not been proven in court. Still, his claims have sparked intense debate online and added another layer of controversy to the ongoing conversation surrounding the Smith family.
Cherie caught Will in bed with Benny Medina. So,
Who?
Yeah, Benny Medina. Benny Medina is who the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is based off, and he's a, big talent manager. He had J-Lo, Puffy, a bunch of other. He had Will.
This situation reportedly pushed Jada to threaten legal action against him again. But according to Salam, he was not intimidated. Instead of backing down, he returned to Tasha K's platform for a second interview and shared even more claims. He made it clear that he was willing to keep talking if necessary. Salam even stated that if Jada did not follow through with the lawsuit, he planned to appear on the show a third time and present what he described as proof to support his accusations. His public stance made it obvious that he was not afraid of the consequences. He portrayed himself as someone who felt he had already lost too much to stay silent. By continuing to speak out, he signaled that he was prepared to challenge anyone who tried to shut him down. Around the same time, reports began circulating online that escalated the situation even further. According to a recent TMZ report, Salam claimed that Jada had made serious threats against him. These claims quickly spread across social media and sparked intense reactions. It is important to note that these statements are allegations and have not been confirmed by a court. Still, the story has added more tension to an already explosive situation, leaving many people wondering how far this conflict could go and what may come next.
Jada Pinkett Smith is in the middle of a thing, namely
a big legal thing.
A big legal thing because, according to someone, Jada threatened to put a bullet in them.
Someone who is a close friend of Will's, Bilal Salam, says that he and Will have been very close friends for a long time. He's worked with him on several projects. Lawsuit against Jada, claiming that she basically threatened. It comes across like a death threat.
To kill him.
It looks like Jada and the Smith family may be facing pressure from more than just one source. Bilal Salam is not the only person speaking out, especially when it comes to claims involving Will Smith. Another voice has entered the conversation, adding even more controversy to an already messy situation. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has also made statements that raised eyebrows. In a past interview, he claimed that Diddy and Will Smith were often involved in private parties together. According to him, these gatherings were known within certain circles and were not as secret as people might think. His comments quickly spread online and fueled more speculation. Gene Deal also alleged that things took a strange turn when Diddy supposedly mentioned wanting to involve Jennifer Lopez in one of these situations. He claimed this caused tension because at the time, Will Smith and Jada were allegedly trying to arrange something involving J.Lo themselves. According to Deal, this misunderstanding created conflict between the parties involved. It's important to remember that these are all allegations and stories told by individuals, not proven facts. Still, with more people stepping forward, public curiosity continues to grow, and many are wondering how much more will come out.
Tell me the story about how Puffy wanted to fight Will Smith over Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, man. We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damon was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, and then he went like this, like that. I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go over towards him, and he said to me, he said, "Yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm going to snuff them."
And then there's the situation no one seems to forget, the whole entanglement with August Alsina from years back. That moment alone shifted how many people viewed Jada and Will's marriage. What started as a private issue quickly became a public discussion after August spoke out about his relationship with Jada. When Jada later addressed it herself, the term entanglement became a cultural moment, sparking jokes, debates, and endless opinions online. For a lot of fans, that was the first time the carefully managed image of the Smith family visibly cracked. It raised questions about boundaries, honesty, and what was really happening behind closed doors. Some people sympathized, while others felt confused or disappointed. Either way, it added another layer to the growing narrative that the Smiths' private life was far more complicated than it appeared. Even years later, that situation still comes up whenever new claims surface. It's become part of the larger conversation, reminding people that this family has been surrounded by controversy for a long time, not just recently.
I got into an entanglement with August, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes.
For the Smith family, it looks like legal trouble may follow them well into 2026. More lawsuits are expected, and many people believe this is only the beginning. With so many past issues resurfacing, the pressure around their name keeps growing. Every new claim seems to open the door for another legal fight, and the spotlight doesn't appear to be fading anytime soon. At the same time, Orlando Brown could also find himself pulled into the chaos. Rumors are spreading that he plans to speak out with his own set of explosive statements. If that happens, it could add even more fuel to an already intense situation. People online are watching closely, expecting shocking details and controversial claims to come out. Whether these stories turn into real court cases or stay in the rumor stage, one thing is clear. 2026 may be a year filled with headlines, legal drama, and non-stop public scrutiny for everyone involved.
What it sounds like on when Will Smith get in the, on video and camera and audio, I'm not trying to condone what it sounds like when Meek Mill get in the, you know what I'm saying, on camera, on video. I'm not trying to get all in between the business of Reginald Bill Johnson getting in the, and all that other shit, but what I'm talking about is some real gangster shit and some real G is, you wanted that dick in your, you wanted that dick in your ass, you wanted that extra $1 million or whatever the case may be, and you can't blame the person that gave it to you, and that's Puff like the, you know what I'm saying?
For years, Jaguar Wright has been known for speaking openly about powerful figures in entertainment. She has made claims about several celebrities, including Diddy, Jay-Z, and Will Smith, which continue to circulate online. According to her, Will Smith was connected to questionable industry circles, and she suggested that more stories may eventually come out. Around the same time, Orlando Brown also began making vague comments, saying he had information that could shock people if ever revealed. These statements added fuel to long-standing internet speculation about Will Smith's personal life. Some online voices claim that his marriage with Jada has always been unconventional, pointing to their past admissions about living freely and setting their own rules. Because of this, many people now believe there is more happening behind the scenes than what the public sees. Others have tried to connect these rumors to changes in behavior from younger celebrities who were once close to industry power players. Fans often analyze old interviews, public moments, and social media posts, searching for hidden meaning or signs they may have missed before. As 2026 approaches, some believe legal disputes and public fallout could increase if more people choose to speak out. Still, it's important to remember that much of this discussion is based on speculation, not proven facts. What do you think? Is this just internet gossip, or is there more to the story?